This is Radio Regent's Catch the Flava, a Radio Regent show with over 20 years of history serving Toronto's Regent Park community.
Catch the Flava is led by youth discussing several topics surrounding a main theme, health.
The health talks are brought to the community on a live show every week. We discuss each week's topics and bring our perspective to the public along with special guests and invited hosts.
My name is Kylie Pereira. I am a youth, host for the radio show. We all think about what's happening in the world right now, or that it's what has been happening. And whenever we find the right ideas, such as anxiety, we're focusing on mental health a little bit more, because that is one of the hot topics, the big issue that so many teens and basically youth deal with on a regular basis, which is mental health and anxiety.
So anyways, we'll talk about that for the health as well as mental health, and then also different learning styles. So the fact that not everybody learns in the same way.
My name is Jamelia. I'm a host for the Catch the Flava youth radio show. Basically, each week we have a new topic. So what we'll do, I think we come up with the new topics, and then we give our ideas. And if we already did the topic, we choose another one, and then we choose the most interesting one that people will most likely want to listen to.
I was watching this movie. I'm pretty sure a lot of people watch this movie, if they're into the kind of stuff, straight out of Compton. They made a remake out of it.
My name is Iman. I'm one of the hosts in Catch the Flava radio show. My personal relationship with the show is really great because I have a lot of fun with it, just talking and trying to make me more confident as a being, because before I wasn't too confident with speaking, and I felt like I just wanted to be myself and just not talk to others, not look at others. But now I've been more confident lately, self-confident wise. So that's my personal relationship with it. It helped me a lot as a collective team. All the hosts and the group leaders, we would go and decide to go and pick a topic that's relevant and that's very relevant to what us youths are facing. And then once we go and pick a topic, we go and find credible sources that can be trusted, and we go and extract information from that website, and we go and lay it and talk about what that topic is and have our own opinions discussing about it, so that the listeners can go, or the viewers can go and be informed and be entertained of what the hosts are talking about.
My name is Talia. I'm a host on Catch the Flava radio show. My personal relationship with the show is it's amazing. Everybody here is so kind and amazing and awesome, and again, kind, mainly brilliant. I'm not that smart, so, to be surrounded by so many smart people, it's amazing. But to be honest, it's all the love and everything that you get here, that's the experience I've taken from this. That a lot of the hosts can be very relatable, the LGBT topic, that was very relatable for a lot of our hosts. We think about things that are most important, like the Black Lives Matter show, the racism show, the police brutality show, the teen pregnancy show, the relationship show. A lot of the shows we do, we look at topics that are most important in today's society, and then we choose to go on with that. And we decide to do topics on that, learn a lot about it.
And this week we are talking about school. Pink Floyd said, "Hey teacher, leave those kids alone." We're going to talk a little bit about school today. Yes, we can. And our hosts for today, my name is Meredith as usual, and our other hosts are
Kylie.
and
I think it's amazing having youth people as hosts because it's more relatable towards the actual youth listening. Because I know it's great when a teacher or basically an adult, kind of an adult, talks to a student about a situation, but like sometimes for something to make it better, like when someone else talks to someone about a situation trying to like uplift them, it's always good that it could be relatable.
people learn better in different ways. Not everyone learns the same way. The school is set up in this way that you have to all learn the same way and be tested the same way. And it may not actually be that you're not as smart as someone else, but it might just be that's not the way that you learn.
It's a very dynamic relationship having youths being hosts, being as leaders in a show, because as youths we are growing up and developing our brain, developing our social relationships. So with this opportunity of being a radio host at such a young age is quite astonishing, and can actually go and pave the way of us radio hosts into being like much more comfortable with society and other other aspects.
It's important to have youth as hosts for shows because, not dissing her, I mean, she's kind and all, but Ellen doesn't have a lot of young people on her show. Now, she is funny, but if there were younger people on today's shows and stuff, people would want to watch it more. I mean, I don't want to sit there and watch some grown person talk for a whole hour or 30 minutes or so. Like, I want to see some young faces, I want to see some people dancing, like, what's poppin'?
Well, I think it's important to have youth as radio show hosts because it's normally adults that are the radio show hosts and they give like one perspective. But when you add youth to it, you get another perspective that we don't really see because it's normally adults who are being the host.
It's better to be educated on a lot of health things than to sit there and not know and wonder and only have Google as your source. I mean, if you don't have the right sources like Planned Parenthood or the nearest doctor's offices and stuff, you're screwed.
There's a lot of people who are not very knowledgeable or have no affiliation when it comes to like what is the center or what is the main idea of health. So with this radio show, us youths, when we're going to extract information and talk about it in the radio show, we are fully prepared of what other people are going through. So we want to go and show them in the most entertaining possible way of what's health and what is going on, in this day and age.
I think it's important to talk about health because down the line somewhere in our life we will all experience health problems, and I think the more open we are about it, people will go and seek help.
I think people should listen to the radio because we are people who have a lot of love for the world. We have passion for making the world a better place. And we all just love talking on the radio, kind of like expressing our opinions, basically kind of like teaching people some of the topics.
I think they should listen to Catch the Flava because it relates to some people, like it will relate to you in some way. Like different episodes, because we choose different topics, we make them relatable to people so they can get something off of watching it so they're not like wasting an hour of their time.
We are just amazing to listen to. You will laugh with us when we're laughing on the show. The topics are very serious and they're real. Like you can get a lot of information. It's just amazing. Why not listen to the show is the question to ask. Not why should you listen. It's why should you not listen?
Yes, you, tune in to Radio Regent Catch the Flava shows on Tuesdays at 6 p.m.
What's poppin', y'all? I need y'all to tune in, watch Catch the Flava, come see your girl TT, because I'm not that cute, but I'm hella amazing. I'm good to listen to. So is the rest of our cast. You know, so what's poppin'? Come pop in. Listen to us. You know.
And I'll be there.
Don't you know, baby?
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Don't you know, baby?
I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call.